I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in
Good
love.
morning and win today. Good morning and win today. I think these week in life vlogs are really interesting. It's not really morning. It's only that I woke up late because I slept late. I woke up late. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man wise. What is that thing they used to tell us in school? But nevertheless, I went to bed late. I was waiting for the night band. I had a video, a heavy video to upload. It's around 2 GB. So really, I cannot upload it during this. I had to wait for a night band, which is cheap. That is 2 GB. I can get 5 GBs at 4,000 shillings. So that is what kept me all night. Not all night, but that's what made me sleep so late. So but nevertheless, I've been watching a lot of Emmanuel TV lately. That is Prophet TB Joshua's television. And anytime, be it morning, afternoon, or evening, they say good morning and win today. So I'm like, why not? Because they believe any time can be a morning. Joy comes in the morning. So anytime the joy can come to you, they don't necessarily mean the physical morning. Anytime can be a morning, okay? So joy comes in the morning. So anytime joy comes to you, that is your morning. So good morning and win today. Honestly, I do not know where to start from. The entire house is a mess, like a smart mess, if I may say. And nothing congests the mind like a disorganized and space. So every time you find yourself, you're not thinking right, you're not thinking straight, you're not feeling good. Let me tell you, the first thing you should think of doing is setting your space right. So if you set your space right and you still take more days and you can't still take in, so try motivating yourself, talking to yourself, thinking good, thinking positive. But the first thing should be transforming your space. Not exactly transforming, but organizing. If you want to organize your mind, start by organizing your space. Me, everything is upside. I do not know even how it got to this. The house is always tidy, but I do not know how it got to this, you guys. So let's do this. I don't know where to start from, but let's do this.
It's time for scrubbing saucepans, and let me teach you something. Most cases when you're scrubbing a saucepan, always ensure you have something soft down so that right? So that you don't deform the saucepan. Now, some of you will think this saucepan is clean. No, but I always like my saucepans well shining. So most cases, if you want to use shiny, if you want to get clean saucepans, use bathing soap. So it is always so soft and easy to work around with. Of course, I use this saucepan scrub. When they are shiny, they even motivate you to cook. And most cases, what makes them okububa, I don't want to use the word dirty, but sometimes they're not dirty. Someone help me with the word kuguba in English. I'll ask me so what makes them kuguba? This kind, because I have two kinds. There is this kind. There are also these kinds. These kinds are different from this one. These ones, when you put hot water, teziguba. And how to clean these ones? You use lemon with hot water and they get clean. So I'll clean those another day. But these ones, zinomodros are man, yeah? When you put hot water, ziguba man. I don't know if you can see the shininess, like it's very shiny. I don't describe this here, as if you can see. Yeah, and I must tell you have to rinse them very well, because sometimes as these scrubbers get old, these things, these metallic things fall inside. So you have to rinse very well. Then noisam nakakuta. I will need to pull up. See what I just got. I just bought this whole big pumpkin.
this pumpkin. It was 4,000 Uganda shillings. And then got us this. We got this banana. Not only this, it's not alone. All this is Valentine Chivuvu. This is all these we got at 2,000 Uganda shillings. This is sweet banana. It's not the usual matoke. This is called chivuvu. It is steamed and it is so sweet. Just know, this is not smashed at all. So that is 2,000. Then we got this mokene. Mokene is omena. This is 1,500. Oh, what a big shopping! That's all we had for now. That's what our shopping got us. We also got this box. This box is for steaming sauce. If you don't want to fry it, boil, just by steam. You put this and wrap it on top of the food. And I think in this week's vlog I'll be showing you some of the sauce that you're going to steam. Good morning and win today. I just got myself these two, another species of bananas. Okay, the same as the one I showed you yesterday, still called chivuvu. But once I found it and it was cheaper, I was like, okay, I cannot let it go. And these, both of them are 5,000. I feel like this one was quite expensive because yesterday I got more than this. No, but I think it's fair. Also, I just got myself this also. This is bogoya. You call it yellow banana. Let's feast. And these two, which I've already started on, these are all 3 different species of banana, you guys. Yep, time for feasting, healthy living. Same time I got myself avocados. You know, for them to get ripe you have to keep them in a dark place, so I have a whole basket of them. It's because I have only raw avocado, one of those. I had to buy some others. I take avocados a lot, and guess what these costed me? All these costed me 2,000 Uganda shillings. He had told me at first 3 of them 2,000, but he also gave me this one as nyongeza, as bonus. So I got 4 of them at 2,000 Uganda shillings. Good morning and win today. So today I told you, please tell a friend to keep up with these vlogs, because I'm gonna be showing you a lot of things. You can learn a thing or two from here. I'm not a madam know-it-all, but at least the little I know, we can always share it with others. So today I'm cleaning my kombucha scoby. Oh yes, I'm cleaning my kombucha scoby. And mine is not the usual scoby, you know, because it's not basically scoby and the tea, because I use hibiscus and it turns out so tasty, you guys. This one is tough. Actually, that's the very reason I want to change it to a bigger space, because you know the scoby always grows and takes the shape of the container you're using it. So my scoby grew, that one floating is the scoby, so I want to transfer it to a bigger bucket this time around. If you do not know how to make kombucha, then stay along here with me. Let's clean the scoby, set the water. I boiled some water yesterday because mine I use hibiscus. I do not put in any tea, so tea leaves or green tea, so I only use hibiscus. So what I'm going to do, because the bucket is quite big, this is how big the bucket is, all this kombucha for a girl child. So because it's quite big, I have to boil a little more water. Okay, so stay here, let me show you the entire process of how I make my scoby. I need this bucket full, so I've just boiled some water. Next thing is we have to add sugar. Actually, if I should advise you, it is good to add the sugar when the water is still hot because it dissolves faster and better in hot water. But now that mine was already cold, because I boiled the hibiscus like yesterday, so I let it sleep over. I've just added in some water, so I just have to stir the sugar right now until it gets it dissolves very well. Yeah, I don't want it with a lot of sugar, so I'm just going to put like in this whole bucket a quarter kilogram of sugar in this bucket. Yep, I hope it works. Honestly, if you want measurements, find out channels that make kombucha professionally. But mine at home, I always just estimate the sugar. If I feel I want much sugar, I put in much. If I want minimal, I put in minimal. That's how I do it. When washing the scoby, always ensure that you're using clean water, drinking water, if I may emphasize, use clean drinking water. So time to pick our scoby out. You see it? Yesterday. So we're gonna wash it clean. We remove this top layer. Yeah, we remove this top layer. Wow. Our scoby, you guys. I made this scoby right for like someone gave me a kombucha drink. My neighbor gave me a kombucha drink. So, and inside I was like, wow, why not keep it and make my own scoby? So I kept it for some time. Yes, we have to remove these upper layers. It will make another one. And mark you see it in this shape. It took the shape of the jug where it was, but in the bucket I'm going to put it will take that shape too. Why do I feel like I'm hurting it as I'm cleaning? I do not know why. Even these things I'm taking off, those can make another big scoby of a kind. Yeah, and in case any one of you in Uganda, of course, is watching and you need a scoby, please let me know. Moana, it's Moana. You guys, if you don't know, it's Moana. She's my neighbor. She's also a YouTuber. Moana, if you need a scoby, if you have a space where you can make your own kombucha, just let me know, and then we shall get in touch, and then I give you a scoby. Then you make your own kombucha. This is a hibiscus scoby. That's why it is this color. If it is tea, it would be darkish. It would be darkish. So I feel the scoby is clean very well. But even these things I've taken off, these other layers. Actually, to make a scoby, even if someone gives you something as little as this only, it can give you a very good scoby. I'm told kombucha grows very well, or the bacteria in the kombucha likes dark places, so that's why I'm getting to store it in my little mini storage side. Now guys, our kombucha is well kept, and it's gonna take 7 days. That's a week. But also it can go on fermenting. Second fermentation happens after the first 7 days, and it goes into something like that. So I think I'll be updating you, because I'm now a ninja of weekly vlogs. I'm sure in one of those days you'll get to know about it. It's like wine. I wish we had put it in a little in the fridge. But I'm told its alcohol content is very low. 0.00%. So next on the agenda, hip hip, today is our neighbor's son's birthday, so we have to organize something for the son. Yes, some of you go like, oh, in your neighborhood it's party after party. It's not really. So we're going to organize a party. So me, I'm in charge of making chapatis. So I'm in my house, I'm making them for my house, and then I'll just have to take them out when they are ready. So come join me. Let's make those chapatis together. Today is a busy day, so I'll need definitely a glass of kombucha to keep me strong and energized and motivated. Yep, see you.
I should tell you, I like my chapatis with a lot of ingredients, the onions, the carrots, green pepper. I put all those in the chapati. Just know I like it rich. Oh yes, and I always use hot water for making them. I always ensure the salt is just enough. I feel hot water makes it very easy, and the dough gets ready so fast. I always add eggs to my chapatis. I'm a fan of eggs. I can have them either. I can have them raw, fried, boiled, anyhow. Okay, I'm a fan of eggs. Eggs and milk are my friends, if I may say. So because I don't have a mixture, but even if you had a mixture, you definitely have to use your hands, and you keep kneading the dough until it is ready. How do you know it's ready? When it doesn't stick to your hands anymore. In most cases, when it gets ready for me, that's when I add my, you call it margarine or butter. Oh yes, that's when I add it, and then I knead again for just some small time. Then I leave it, cover it with a black Kenton, and on top of a black Kenton, I also add a saucepan. Oh yes, and the longer it stays, is the softer it will get. So as I wait for it to soften and take some time there, I grab myself a snack, a jackfruit. Wow. And after some time, I have to roll them very well. Yes, because we're going to chop them into small pieces, I had to make them big and large enough. Okay, I decided to use charcoal stove because I didn't want to be indoors anymore. I really wanted to relate with the people outside, so I had to fry them from outside. It is a very fun process, you know, working together, having a perfect neighborhood, no quarrels, no what. It's a very good thing. See how rich the fridge is. We are ready for the party. Ready for the party. Party after party. Party after party. Yeah, ready for the party. Our snacks are ready. I just tell you, we are a good neighborhood. I feel everyone should experience what we're experiencing in our neighborhood, just to check on what everyone else was preparing. To tell you, every dish you see here was prepared from a different house. We just had to come together as one people. We see the chicken, we have the beef, we have rice, and this is what our plates looks like. Damaris Jenga, come and see what I tell you by the food in Uganda. You can't just have one type of food on a plate. We always have enough and just not one type. Okay, that is who we are. Happy people, we're happy mankind. Happy people, we're happy mankind. I love food, you guys. I didn't know this about myself until recently. I love food, and this is what we call a massacre. Food massacre or food genocide. We clear food, no wastage of resources at all. Time to tell you whose birthday it was. It was baby Ezra's birthday, making 3 years, and we all give thanks and honor back to God. I tell you, here in Uganda, it's not a birthday if you don't cut a cake. It's not a birthday if you do not cut a cake. So baby Ezra had to cut for us a cake still, and we celebrated. Happy birthday, baby Ezra. May God bless you in your new year, grant you long life. You will not die prematurely. You will succeed, and you will be excellent in all you do, with the Lord being your guide and help, and the Lord being your shepherd. I decree and declare that you never lack.
Good morning and win today. Good morning and win today. How are you, good people? How are you, good people? How are you doing? How is life? How is everything doing? Today we are basically doing pineapple juice for Munaanansi. So it's the only item on my agenda. You know how lockdown is. You read, you do what, all those things, and then yeah, so most cases I spend my time reading or cooking. Those are the basic two things I do mostly: reading or cooking or cleaning, something like that. Those are the three major ones. So today I'm cooking pineapple juice, but with hibiscus. So come on, let's do that. Okay, I prepared a lot of it yesterday and people liked it. My neighbors liked it and they're like, when are you making the other one? So I'm hoping to make one today, yes, and share with my neighbors. Like, I'm hoping to make like 10 liters of it and share with my neighbors. So if you were my neighbors, you'd be lucky. But then, nevertheless, we're going to share with you via here. So come with me, let's go buy the ingredients that we shall need and enjoy life. Chop life. Oh.
The very first ingredient we need the ginger. We need ginger. This ginger, you can, if you want it concentrated, you can do it concentrated. So we got the ginger. The ginger was 1,000. And here are the pineapples. All these we are using. Why did they call them apples? Somewhere apples. Pineapples. Because I want to prepare a lot of it at the same time, so I've used my rice cooker too. And the rice cooker change kola buji muchere mukene byonna, all of it. Even this is a mixture of pineapple and ginger. Yeah, so they have to boil. Let's give them time to boil. Okay,
because we want our hibiscus to boil along with the pineapple. Just when they get to start boiling, when they are soon starting to boil, yes, we add our hibiscus. Allow the pineapple, the whole mixture to boil for quite some time for us for everything to mix very well, and then get it off the fire and let it cool. I want your heart and soul and your own body to, I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in love. You will never take soda. You will never take soda. If you test this, you'll never take soda in your life. I want your heart and soul and your own body too. All we did was to sieve. Of course, I didn't film those tapes. I think I got taken up. I have that weakness. I don't know what to do. So all we did was to sieve, to remove those residues, those things we blended, the pineapple residues and ginger and hibiscus. Then we put it in the fridge. Then mixed with the sugar and then put it in the fridge. Okay, just for preserving. And also it's good when it's not so cold but cool. Yeah, so please try it. I know most of you know Munaanansi with tea. This is with hibiscus. I'm doing my best to stay away from tea. Yeah. And just in case, because you have to keep hydrating. One of the things to keep your body healthy, hydration should be your number one priority. So you could have these juices made for you 3 liters in the fridge, and yep, as long as you keep it in the fridge, it can take for some good days. It can stay for some good days. Yeah. Now let me give you a trick. If you want to use less sugar, why am I overlooking at the screen? I think I'm getting to like my skin. I don't know. If you don't want to use a lot of sugar, make sure it is concentrated. Like the pineapples are quite many, and yeah, concentrated. Good morning and win today. If you've been on this channel, you're familiar with this cup. It has been fighting wars right from the first lockdown 2020 and it's still on. Guess what I am taking? I am taking cinnamon with honey. This is plain cinnamon, no tea, just cinnamon. Actually, I was told the tea it darkens the teeth and it's not so good to be consumed. I don't know how true that is. So these days I'm trying so much the cinnamon. And why it is dark like this, maybe your cinnamon may not be getting dark to this level. This one is not the leaves. it's not the leaves that I used, but the bark of the tree for cinnamon. It's what is cut off. I feel it is more spicy than the leaves. Yes, the leaves are spicy, but I feel the bark of the tree is more spicy. And I'm told cinnamon also helps on blood. Like if you are having low blood, is it? Hey, your blood is reducing. That's what I want to say. I wanted to use medical terms so that I come out big, but nevertheless I can't use them. What's up today? Today I want us to try the syrup recipe. I don't know if some of you follow me on TikTok. There is a post I put out because I watch this. I've been watching more of Christian TVs and all that. So there is a TV called Glorious Times by Prophet Samuel Kakande of Uganda. So on that TV, he gave a recipe for a syrup that could help on COVID symptoms. It's entirely fruits boiled together to make a syrup. Maybe you could watch this and then we also make our own. We try it out and we review it. What do you think? Because I have most of the things in the house. Most of the things we talked about in the house, I have them. So why not try it out?
Let them cool down. Then shave it. Now, take a cup in the morning. Lunchtime, take a cup. At night, take a cup. Even midnight, take a cup. And those who do not have good appetite, you eat because it gives even appetite. That drink will give you appetite straight away. And if it works for you, call this number and give you testimony. Even when you hear people, they are here, they are where, advise them the same. You hear me? To boost your immune. Even when you doubt, ask your doctor. And these are fruits. We always eat. Those who have cough, you see the good results. Mine is just to live a healthy life. And then we see what happens. So, on the side of prayer, prayer is number one. Because we are praying to God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Creator. We have no any other way other than our Savior, Christ Jesus. We have seen the prayer working in this situation. So, what is COVID? The same way we deal with asthma, using prayer, we can now work upon it in the same way. To say, is your system of breathing blocked? What is trying to block it? Be unblocked in Jesus' name.
Right? We only have two. We have 2 oranges. The mangoes, they said only 3, so we are going to use 3. The rest we shall not use, or when you do buy this excess. And I said 5 oranges. We have 2. The ginger he didn't specify. Said 5 lemons. I don't know, big ones or small ones. add the water to aid the blender.
Good morning and win today. Good morning and win today. Today we are having cow hoof. We are having cow hoof. See how fatty they are. Wow. Been craving these for ages and I'm like, why not cook them for myself today? Okay, because they're expensive to buy from out the already cooked ones. So I rather prepare them from home because I even know how to prepare them. So why suffer when I know how to do them? Okay? Good morning and win today. Let's do this. By the time you buy them from the abattoir, because my border guy collects them from the abattoir, they are already thoroughly cleaned. Okay, they roast them, remove the skinny stuff, the hairy, not the skinny, the hairy stuff on them. And then they ask you right from the abattoir, how many pieces do you want from it? You say 7, 6, 8, depending on what you want. It's what they'll divide it into. And so it is delivered to you when it is just ready to be eaten. I tell you, cleaning this cow hoof is not an easy work. That's why it is better you buy it cleaned. Otherwise, if you don't buy it cleaned, you may fail to clean it to the required point. That's why I always prefer buying it thoroughly cleaned. Here, when it reaches home, I just have to do a simple rinse, of course, but you can see still the water is very clean. This is just for formality. And get to know that these things take long to boil, so you add enough water. I'm surprised garlic comes from China. Really? Why would we import garlic from China? I don't know. So, but because they have a certain smell, I always want to combat it or reduce it by adding garlic and ginger. Yes, I told you, if you do not use ginger in your cooking, I do not know how you cook. So this is me. This is what I do. I add garlic and ginger and let them boil along with the salt so that they can enter up to the inner part of the hooves. Oh yes, I let them boil for some time. Yes, this helps to reduce on that scent that the cow hooves have. Yeah, I make sure my ingredients are ready. Onions, tomatoes and everything. Most cases I add tomatoes first because I want them to boil and soften. You guys, it's not good to add onions first. Those ones should come last instead. But add tomatoes when they soften, add everything else. And make sure they boil for some time and boil to soften, okay, so that they soften and all disappear. This ensures that the soup is heavy and thick enough. I would recommend you have your cow hooves, serve it with cassava, sweet potato, even matoke. It can eat matoke. Boil to soften, okay? Thank you. Guys, I am so sorry. When it comes, I don't know why, most cases when it comes to my videos where I'm cooking something
Like I can shoot everything up to the final stage, but then the testing stage, like everything after, like I don't know, I think I'm so taken up by food. Irina, calm down. Food is food. Takes in only 4 hours in your body and it is out. Ay, you guys. So I'm so sorry about that video about cow hoof. Like I didn't finish it. It reminds me of this poem we used to do in high school. They ran out of mud. You know, when you do literature in O level, you also get to do African poetry. Okay, you read African books, African poetry. So there was this poem called "They Ran Out of Mud." So the morale was the community was working on something, but they always didn't finish it. Be it the pots, be it the huts, that maybe they tried to build a kitchen or something, but then it's never done. Then they claim that they ran out of mud. But as you can see, in a village, you can't run out of mud. I think they were just, should I say lazy, or it was not priority. We shouldn't say maybe lazy. Maybe whatever they were working on was not priority. In the middle of it, what they regard as priority would take them off. I don't know. But for this case, I do not want to think that my videos are not priority. Okay, I get so taken up. More so when the food is ready, I just want to serve the people. I feel like, yeah, why should I now continue? Like, okay, I forget. It's not that I even say I'm not going to vlog because I completely forget about vlogging. Like completely, like I don't even how which vocabulary can I use? Totally. And also I forget about vlogging. So that's what happened with the cow food, but it was tasty. It turned out so tasty. Everyone who tasted it was testifying, wow, it was good. You guys, there are various ways of cooking that cow hoof. You can also ochisiba mu box ochisibira ku mmere kijja bulungi amagezi. Also the syrup process, like I did everything. Actually, that syrup is, the time I'm recording this video, I'm sad some days past the syrup and past the cow hoof, you guys. So the syrup, maybe I felt I could give you a review right here. So the syrup, honestly, when I took it, now I didn't peel the lemon. The lemon was kind of made it a little sour, but not so sour, because I also put honey to give it taste. And it turned out to be, it was thick, bulungi, like real syrup. Irina, syrup? Mazmada syrup? Real syrup, okay? So, and when I took it, it made me so hungry. It made me so hungry. Then I also had a kanto kankolokota no kumumiro. It also, like, it felt soothed. Yes, and the other person who took it also was like, this thing made me so hungry. So the first day, and then no, that's the very first day. He felt so hungry, and on top of that, it also gave him a running stomach. A running stomach. Oh, the third person also who took it complained of hunger. So I think when he talked about, when the prophet talked about, it can give you appetite, for sure, that is true. And about the cough and the flu, those symptoms of COVID, and it really worked so well. Everyone who had something on their throat, they're like, oh, I felt soothed and all that. Yeah. I would gladly maybe recommend that you also guys try out and then give your feedback. Come back in the comment section below and give us your feedback. And I must also tell you, I'm very dedicated to producing these weekly vlogs. I feel they are more calm to walk around with. Yep. They are more calm to walk around with, and I must tell you, I do not take your support for granted. Thank you so much for supporting and loving a girl child. See you right in the next video. Like my favorite video, I can look at you all day. You could be my girlfriend all day.